Hey guys, so car's registered, mod plated, everything. Um, Been on the road for a month or so. I haven't updated anything like as in YouTube wise because I've just been real slack. But yeah, this thing is on the road, running, registered. Well, was running, still is, but I've had surging issues. Um, Not so much to do with tank and pump setup, but more just I think because the tank's got shit in it. Because when I had the tank out originally, when I did all underneath the car, I had it out, but I never cleaned it. So it's getting to the point now where I flushed it. So I've got 2.5 drums of fuel out of it because I filled it up yesterday. So now I've drained it, and yeah, gonna go ahead and pull that out. I'm gonna go with an intank setup. Basically, pulled fuel filter out yesterday or this morning just before, and basically bashed it into my hand to see what came out the inside, and there's a fair bit of shit in it. So, and it's been in there since I first swapped the car, so before it was even running good. So yeah, basically tank's got shit in it, so I've just got to try and sort out dropping tank and then going with an in-tank setup. So I'll try and film most of this. I actually found that the selfie stick that I have for my GoPro actually has a tripod in it, so that's what I'm using at the moment, and I'll probably try and see if I can actually set it up and record pulling the tank out of this. The only other problem I'm going to have with going in tank in this is because the spare's underneath, which makes it fun because it's not like a sedan where it's just flat at the bottom and the top's actually caved because of the spare wheel well. And I'm half considering that we're going to have to put the pump around here, which is going to mean that my factory sender and everything's going to have to come out and basically be replaced with what's going to go back in, which means I'm not going to have a fuel level sender, but I'll see what happens because we could possibly move it or put it on this side. I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens and go from there. But yeah, a bit of stuff to try and sort out, but yeah, just thought I'd update you on that. But the car's been fine other than this. So, and yeah, it's kind of like I may as well do it instead of just drop the tank and clean it. I may as well, while I'm there, drop the tank, measure how deep it is, order a kit, and get a mate to weld it all up and be done with it. And then it's quieter, doesn't surge, and it'll just drive heaps better. Because the pump that's in it's just an external VL, which is what a lot of people used to do. I've got no surge tank on it, so theoretically no lift pump, no nothing, so I'm just relying off the VL. It's worked, but I'll get like 200 Ks roughly out of a tank, or out of half a tank, and then it'll start to surge from then on. So it's not the best for it. So yeah, I'll try and sort this out, and yeah, keep you posted. So sweet. Hey guys, so today I got my fuel tank, well yesterday I got my fuel tank back. So today I'm just going to try and prep cleaning it. Yesterday I used some hydrochloric acid and it did make a bit of a difference. The only thing was it's a bit hard to fill up, seal, and then try and wash it all, swish it all around and get it to actually eat everything. So I'm going to try some vinegar, some apple cider vinegar and normal vinegar, and see how that goes as well. And then theoretically after that, paint it and then get it ready to put in the car, and then ready to basically turn key and go ham. So yeah, I thought I'd try and make some sort of a video about this, and yeah, and then go through more of an installing video when it's time after it's painted and everything to go in the car. So hope you enjoy. Sweet. I just washed it out, so that's what's come out. that's the drain, for example, so that's a fair bit cleaner. And inside is a bit of a difference. It's not overly better, but it's better overall. There's less scaly bits, which is better. I feel like the hydrochloric acid did more. The only thing is I would have used more hydrochloric acid and shaken it around more, but I couldn't because I didn't want to put my new fuel pump in to fully seal the tank. So I then left it open, and then you splish it around and it doesn't really get everywhere. I could have also made like an actual flat piece of steel or something just to clamp it with, just to do that with, but again, couldn't be bothered. It's kind of good enough. There's no scaly bits like what was in my old fuel filter, sorry. So that's heaps better there. Yeah, I'm just going to start stripping it and getting it ready to basically sit in the sun. I'll wipe it down with some wax and grease remover, get it ready to paint, mask everything up that I don't want painted, and then yeah, go about painting it, and then getting it ready to go back in the car. That's about it. So I'll try and sort out filming it and get a bit of a time lapse going of everything, but I'll see how I go. Hey guys, tank's all painted and dried. Like I said, put vinegar through it and whatnot. But yeah, painted it, like gave it a quick sand, primed it black. Now I'm just about to start throwing everything in, which is basically seal on pump, the top bung of the pump, bolt that in, and then just spout and fuel sender and stuff, all that stuff to go into, and then basically ready to bolt it in the car and put some sort out fuel lines, which it's all basically there. I've just got to sort out the different size for this pump to run to the hard lines in the car, which I have reducers there for, which hopefully should all work. And then I'm just replacing all the like breather lines and stuff while I'm there, because it's been in the car for like 30 odd years, so I may as well this time around. So yeah, do that, and then the other thing I got to do is just move my fuel filter from the front of the car to the back and put it in where my external pump was, and then sort out fuel line at the front of the car, and that's it. So hopefully I don't need fuel line, because everything should be sweet with what I've got. And yeah, it should be sweet to put fuel in this afternoon or later this arvo, and yeah, see how it goes. So sweet. Hey guys, fuel pump's all in, fuel tank's all in too, fuel lines are all hooked up. I'm just about to turn key and prime pump and see what it does. So yeah, wish me luck. Sweet. We got no leaks. Well, it's not leaking yet. It's all back in and it's running, and my pump is quiet as now. Like, you can hardly even hear it. And it sounds like it's running alright. Mind you, my car doesn't have cold start on it either, and it's sat for quite a while, and it is a little bit nippy here this morning, so it's not ridiculously warm. But yeah, I'll let it warm up, take it off the jack stands, and just basically double check everything else. New fuel filter up front too, new dizzy cap. It's got standard plugs in it, not iridiums, because the iridiums seem to cause a bit of a hassle before too, with it missing a bit when this issue arose with the other fuel pump. And the other thing I've really got to do is throw my spare wheel carrier in, and that's about it. But yeah, it's working, so I'm wrapped.